Hello and welcome to Daily Trivia 30th Me. Today I'll be doing 31st both together because I have a bit of backlog. Couldn't do videos during the past few days. So let's see. First one. What is the motto of the Three Musketeers? All for one and one for all. The famous, where they have the swords and everything as well. But I thought it was one for all for one. But okay, all for one, one for all. Which of the following birds is not mentioned in the song The 12 Days of Christmas? Dove is there, partridge is there, pigeon is also there, the hen is there. Okay, pigeon is not there. 12 Days of Christmas. True love you to me. Three, two turtle doves that I can remember very clearly. Partridge one, partridge in the tree. Three little hens? No, five little hens? No, can't remember. It's not Christmas time. What did King Kong die in? How did King Kong die in the original 1933 movie? Electrocution, fell from the Empire State Building, nuclear bomb, sharpened tree trunk in the eye. Original movie. Shall we go with fell from the Empire State Building? Because there was an image with King Kong in the Empire State Building. Empire State Building. Of all the countries in the world, which one has the highest percent of its areas covered by forests? Canada, Finland, Malaysia, or Suriname? It is interesting because Canada, Finland, they all have forest cover as well. Finland is renowned for its forests. Malaysia, yes, but not 93%. Suriname just throws me a bit because Suriname is also very has a lot of trees, but is it Finland? Okay, we'll go with Suriname. It is Suriname because Finland is known for its wood forests as well. Okay, so but it is Suriname. Question number five. What did Adam and Eve use to cover their nudity after eating the forbidden fruit, which is the apple? Clay, deerskins, fig leaves, or moss? It is the fig leaves that they used. In the Russian Civil War, who fought against the Bolsheviks? The Black Army, the Blue Army, the Grey Army, or the White Army? No, I haven't much of a clue on this one because I in my head it was the Red Army, but no red. Definitely, there should be a reason on why it's called something, but it's good Black Army. No, it's the White Army. In Macbeth, which of these items do the witches put in their brew? King's blood, dragon's tears, eye of newt, wolf's bane. Again, I don't know, can't remember, but king's blood, eye of newt, no idea. Question number eight. What is something that barbers used to do in the Middle Ages? Collect taxes, make rugs out of human hair, put leeches on people to drain their blood, perform wedding ceremonies. In the olden age, yes, leeches was used to drain blood, but was it barbers who did? Collect taxes? Can't think of it. Let's go with this. Yeah, put leeches on people to drain their blood because leeches you could take blood maybe then maybe have less toxicity in the blood or something. Which of these following languages does not use the Latin alphabet? Basque, Dutch, Hebrew, or Vietnamese? Ooh, interesting. Let's go with Vietnamese. No, it's the Hebrew. Okay, Latin alphabet. Interesting. Question number 10. Where would you find the experimental prototype community of tomorrow? Guyana, Orlando, Oxford, or Tokyo? experimental prototype community of tomorrow? Shall we go with Tokyo, Orlando? Why would Orlando have experimental prototype community of tomorrow? Nope, no idea. Got five. Have to read a bit more. Let's do 31st as well. What do we have on 31st May? What island was once divided in two by a wall? Great Britain, Hispaniola, Sicily, or Taiwan? Great Britain had a wall, the Hadrian Wall, and it is indeed it during the Roman time. Who lives in an ire? A bird of prey, a ghost, a priest, or a spider? I'm not sure about this. A bird of prey. Which of these places has a dragon on its flag? California, India, Portugal. It is in Wales. You see the dragon in the flag. What term refers to a person who owes allegiance to a feudal lord? Fief, thrall, vassal, or yeoman? What term refers to a person who owes allegiance to a feudal lord? Because both of these are spoken when you say in the medieval times, fiefdom, which vassal state. Let's go with vassal. Because fiefdom and vassal state, those are the words that came into my mind when I was reading the question. So it is vassal. What team refers to a person who owes allegiance to a feudal lord? What genus do ravens and crows belong to? Aquila, Columba, Corvus, or Falco? No, I don't know this. Aquila, let's go with Corvus. Yes, Aquila, Aqua can't be a bit to that side. Not sure about Columba, but Corvus seem more like it was the crow kind of a thing. Who painted the 1642 masterpiece, The Night Watch? Leonardo da Vinci, Edward Hopper, Rembrandt, or Vincent van Gogh? We had Vincent van Gogh very recently as well. But The Night Watch was done by Rembrandt. Again, it's a very, I think that's the larger painting, right? It's not, or is it the smaller one? No. Okay, need to read about it again. Who was seduced by Circe, an enchantress with the power to turn men into pigs? King Arthur, Don Quixote, Odysseus, or Thor? Circe. Circe, where have I heard this? Circe, an enchantress. Power to turn men into pigs. King Arthur, that was Merlin. No. So we go with Odysseus. Yeah. Morgana Le Fay was in King Arthur. What city on the Adriatic Sea is known for its red tile roofs? Bari, Dubrovnik, Ravenna, or Rimini? The one that I know is Dubrovnik, and I go with it. The only one that I heard, because of Game of Thrones, the King's Landing. I think the shooting was done mainly in Dubrovnik. Haven't watched Game of Thrones, but I know that Dubrovnik was the location that they used. Who traced a cholera outbreak to a single bell in London. Arsendo again, I think, Game of Thrones. Characters Jamie Lannister, Jon Snow, or Ned Stark. Ironically, the cholera outbreak to a single well in London was traced by a scientist called Jon Snow. I'm not sure if Jon Snow in the Game of Thrones character was based on that, but at least this was a different person. I think it was in 1600s or 1700s. What throne do people fight to in the TV series Game of Thrones? Chrysanthemum throne, Emerald throne, Golden throne, Iron throne. I don't know. Iron throne? Okay. At least some of the trivia has at least it's in my head, even though I haven't watched Game of Thrones at all. I need to watch it. By having some when I have some time. It is the Iron Throne. Chrysanthemum throne, it would have been definitely to the Asian side, I think. Chrysanthemum throne, but yeah, Iron Throne seems to be more with Game of Thrones. Okay, then that is the end. We got nine. Okay, we'll meet up again on first June the edition then.